Hi, it's Chaya and I'm back with Unstuck and Unstoppable, a series created for the people who are brave enough to actually get out of the situations they're in. People like me and you, people who are willing to persevere and find a way to be unstoppable. Life can be tough sometimes, it can take us down, but the people watching this, you are people who won't give up. Embrace that. You won't give up no matter what. And today I want to talk about embracing who we are. See, for a very long time, growing up, I always knew I was different. And instead of embracing that, I kept trying to make myself the same as other people. I tried finding ways to be accepted by them, ways for them to love me. But the more I did that, the more I lost me, and the more I didn't like how I felt. And the more they didn't like me. And it was weird, and I had no idea why. And I had a lot of friends growing up, but it all felt fake, and I had no idea why. As I grew up, something clicked into place, and I realized I can never make everyone happy anyway. Why not make myself happy? And then it all shifted, because instead of focusing on making everyone else happy, for once, I embraced my weird. Yes, I am weird. I am crazy. I am different. Whatever name you want to call me. I like to call all those names you just gave me, I like to call that special. I want to be special. We all want to be special, right? Yet we're afraid to be different. Special is different. Special is very far from normal. That's how it works. So, right now, let's take a moment, take a pen and paper, or do this out loud verbally, and let's name all the names that we were called, or all the names we were afraid of being called. Let's write down all of the names that we were willing to do anything to stay away from. So for me, that would be unworthy, undignified, stupid, ugly, fat, weird, crazy, sick, God, the list goes on and on. And it's funny because some of these I was never actually called. Some of them I were. Some of them I was so afraid of happening and nothing ever did. But because I was so afraid of someone saying something like that, I lived with it as if someone told me that. I traumatized myself into believing that I was, let's say, crazy, and I had to do everything in my power not to be. There are some words that are in your vocabulary right now that are in your story of who you are, in your character. Some of them are words that people told you, and some of them are words that you put in there to prevent people from ever telling you that. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you feel that? All right. Right now, today, I want to give you a space to recognize them, and a space to recognize you don't need them. And we're going to do this with a little guided meditation. We're going to go deep inside. We're going to see all of the words that we put on the wall in that dark, dingy room that we don't let anyone in the room that says, this is who you got to be. This is who you should stay away from being. We're going to go in there and we're going to tell ourselves, it's okay. But most of all, before we do that, going into that, we only want to go into that if right now you're ready to accept yourself, your truth, that yes, you are different, everyone's different, and different is good. And all the things that you put in that room that were meant to break you down and make you look bad are actually the exact opposite. They're the reasons why you're awesome and why people love you specifically over the next person. So, before going in right now, I need you to give me your word. Give me your word that you're ready to finally at least try to accept all of those so-called flaws and recognize perhaps another way to look at them, and perhaps a way to make you look as beautiful as you really look. All right, let's take a deep breath in and out. In. Now let's go. We're going to go through this beautiful house, and we're going to go downstairs to the basement, all the way down into this dark, dark place, this dark basement. And in this dark, unfinished basement, there's this room all the way at the corner at the end. Let's go in there. When you go in there, what do you see? Allow words to appear on the wall. In the dark, allow words to show up. And when you go close to them, see if you can see what they say. Are they words that fill you with love and happiness, or just the opposite? I want you to just spin around real fast and see for yourself, what are you so afraid of yourself being? And now, when you've seen it, stop. Take a deep breath. And let's find that center, something right in the middle of you that makes you stronger than anything. It's a godly sense. Connect yourself all the way to the sky, from the sky all the way down to you. Envision that pillar, and envision that pillar right in the middle of you as well. It can be white or gold or ice blue. Allow yourself to be connected right now. And look again at the room. Notice as you get more comfortable with yourself, how the room is getting a little lighter. Again, let's take a deep breath in. Make yourself strong on the inside, and then the whole outside changes. I'm sure you've heard that before. Feel how this light that's within you starts to shine around you. And it's almost like the room is suddenly lighting up. And I want you to look again at the words in the room. You might see that they changed. You might see words like beautiful, loved, kindness. Allow yourself to look at this room now again. This is the real you. When we let go and we connect to that godly essence, suddenly everything we're afraid of goes away too. Notice what happens around you. Notice. Now I know it's working. Now when you're ready, I want you to imagine putting your hands down on the floor and suddenly being transported into the most beautiful scenery ever. Imagine yourself being transported into this beautiful dress or clothing, suit, and spinning around, running after butterflies, and enjoying yourself. Feel the freedom. And I want you to notice what is happening. You just embraced yourself. Once you feel this, you can never unfeel it. This is what embracing yourself feels like. Being allowed to be yourself. Being allowed to run around, enjoy, splash water, have a blast, and know that you're good enough. Now, I want you to allow yourself to feel that and say it after me. I'm good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough. I am good enough. Now, let's slowly come back into the room, rub our hands together, let go of that vision, but let the feeling stay. Put your hands over your eyes, and slowly, let's come back into the room. Wow. I always have a vision of what it would be like to share this, and then when it happens, I gain so much. It's crazy. Today, the focus of today was one thing: recognizing what you're doing to yourself, the story you tell yourself. But that's the focus I told you about. The real focus is what you just felt. Not just recognizing what you tell yourself, but recognizing what you don't tell yourself, what you deserve to hear, and how it feels. And now that you felt it, I know you'll recreate it, because I know your type. I know you. And I see a beautiful light. And I can't wait to see what you do. So, anytime you need, you do this. You open up that light. Go into the dark first. Show yourself the dark. We're not afraid of it. And then come through to the light. Bring God in. Bring a higher power in. Whatever it takes to show yourself who you really are. And give yourself the space to know I am already enough. All right, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and let me know if you like it. See you soon.